Good morning and happy Tuesday to everyone. Hope everyone had a great 3-day weekend. And we are back at it, everything here. Got a lot of news on the horizon. Some things weighing on the market were February IHS Markit Manufacturing bumped up from January to 47.8 in February versus 46.9 in January. Home sales fell to 4.0 million from a consensus 4.12 million. And the VIX has moved up to 22.76. We'll show you that on the chart momentarily. And geopolitical events in Ukraine and Taiwan continue to weigh on markets. Beijing is growing worried of a weakened Russia, and the worry is that Beijing may or China may start supplying Russia with weapons and broaden this horizon of Ukraine, may draw in NATO and the US. So that's some of the worries out there. Let's go to take a look at the VIX. VIX, or the Fear Volatility Index, has popped up quite a bit. Started the morning up at 2276. Right now it's up at 2297. And as we know, the VIX is reverse correlated with the S&P 500. And let's go to our charts. HubSpot was in the news on Friday. They had popped up quite a bit, so that's why I have this chart here. But let's go to first look at the US dollar. US dollar is popping up here, just slightly 3 cents. Let's take a look at the 0 TNX. Gapped up in the morning, is pulled back a little bit. Right now it's at 3.918, 3.92 on interest yield on the 10-year note. And the 20-year has popped up too. It's at 3.15 yield on the 20-year. Let's take a look at some of our other currencies. Bitcoin is pulling back. This is a Greystone Trust version of Bitcoin. It's valued a lot less than actual Bitcoin, but the chart kind of shows you the action. Had a big run up here and pulled back and then tried to break out it again, and now it's pulling back today. Take a look at Ethereum. About the same. It's been going sideways here since it peaked up here. Let's go to QQQ, the NASDAQ. It's pulling back under that magic number of 300. It's below its 20-day and 10-day now, and we'll just have to see how much further this retreats. S&P 500, as we were talking about, adversely related to the VIX. It's back at 400. We had talked about it pulling back possibly to 390. So we'll just continue to watch this. The Dow Jones, likewise, it's down off of about 1.5%, pulled back to the 333 level. And the small caps off a little over 2.4%. as they retreat to below their 10 and 20-day moving average and see if they'll go back, be pulled back to their 50-day. Some stocks that did well over the weekend. On Friday, DraftKings gapped up on Friday and is now pulling back, pulled back to 20. Otter Tail Power had a big run up on their earnings, and now they're gapping, pulling back. They're down about 3%. Let's take a look at what else is moving in the markets. Sigma Lithium had been rumored to be tied up with Tesla. Their earnings came in, had a huge gap up here, huge volume number. And actually, their earnings aren't due until April 4th. So this is more of a buy on the rumor. See what else is really moving here. Tech Resources, Metals and Mining. Let's take a look at some of the other indexes, ETFs. Energy continues to pull back. The exploration drillers continue to pull back. Natural gas prices continue to crater. I believe they're at the lowest price in its history, 731. So we'll just continue to kind of watch that. Metals and mining, they're pulling back. Continue to pull back, see if they get to their 50-day moving average. Financials doing about the same, pulling back to their 50-day moving average right now. Transportation doing the same. So it looks like most of the market is pulling back here. Real estate, it's pulled back to its 50-day moving average. Healthcare, it's below its 10, 20, and 50-day, and now it's pulling back to its 200-day. Consumer discretionary, it's below its 20-day, so not anything really looks good at the moment. Looked at a few of the things that were up today. Let's take a look at what's down. Vivint Smart Home is down about 6% today. Dana Corporation, gap down, is down 14%. People were not happy with their earnings. Tenet Corporation is down, not too bad, down 2%. Our earnings are due in a couple of days. Donnelly Financial, their earnings came in at a negative 45%, and so they're down 22%. So it is still pretty much up and down market. The war is going to weigh on the markets as well as how our economy comes out, and it's going to depend on the Fed moving forward. So that's kind of a look at where we are. Hope everybody has a great start to their week. If your week started yesterday, continue up the good work. And once again, this has been Mornings with Michael. It is for information, educational, and entertainment purposes only. If you have a personal financial question, feel free to text us at 415-828-7997. In the meantime, hope everybody has a great day and continue reaching for the stars.